1. Mirror images, the contrast between Chrollo and Kurapika. Chrollo, the leader of the Phantom Troop, and Kurapika, who swore vengeance against them. These two fated rivals are depicted in the exact same composition but with opposite meanings during the Greed Island arc. In a scene where Chrollo is waiting for the exorcist, he sits hunched over with a gentle smile, facing right, symbolizing the future and hope. Conversely, Kurapika, having recovered the scarlet eyes, sits in the exact same posture. However, his expression is filled with hatred, and his gaze is directed to the left, symbolizing the past and negativity. It is a brilliant scene where Togashi-sensei illustrates their connection and contrasting psychologies purely through visual composition, without using a single word. 2. Jing and Kite, a story of rebirth in their names. Gon's father, Jing, and his disciple, Kite. The origin of their names is said to be the rare mineral zincite jinkato. This mineral is sometimes accidentally formed at the sites of fires, such as in factories, and is known as a stone symbolizing revival from despair. In the story, Kite loses his life but undergoes a strange fate to eventually be reborn. This development perfectly embodies the meaning of regeneration held by the mineral. 3. The naming convention of the Zoldyck siblings. Illumi, Miluki, Killua, Aluka, Kaluto. It is well known that their names form a word chain shiratori, but they share another commonality: they all contain the sound lu or thlu. This is speculated to reference words related to assassin in Greek or the Zodiac killer from the famous Unsolved Case, suggesting an ominous connection of blood unique to a family of assassins. 4. Mother Kikyo's hometown. Killua's mother, Kikyo, who wears bandages over her face. It is surprisingly little known that her hometown is actually Meteor City. This is stated in the official guidebook Hunter's Guide. The fact that she hails from the same homeland as the Phantom Troop is a key setting that connects the dark triangle of the Zoldyck family, the Troop, and Meteor City. 5. The hidden conflict in the kanji for Gungi. Why was the board game Meruem and Komugi played called Gungi? The kanji for gi in Gungi is composed of the radical for person and righteousness. In contrast, the kanji for ant, as in Chimera ant, is composed of insect and righteousness. Thus, the name Gungi literally implied a battle of wits between humans and insects ants betting on their respective righteousness, right from the very name of the game. 6. The mystery of Komugi's sleep talk 471. In the story, Komugi mutters 471 in her sleep. Using Japanese number wordplay, this reads as for sure, 7 na, 1 I equals shinan I won't die / undying. Combined with the Gungi piece sway water / martial which represents Meruem, this conveys the message undying Meruem. Whether this was a prophecy of the dying king's resurrection or an indication of the salvation of his soul, it remains a foreshadowing that sparks debate among fans. 7. Welfin guided the good ending. In the final stages of the Chimera Ant arc, Welfin utters the word Komugi amidst terror. His name is believed to come from well and fin end, meaning a good ending. If he hadn't raised his voice in that moment, Meruem would never have remembered Komugi, and that beautiful final scene would not have been born. He was the key figure named specifically to guide the story to a good ending. 8. The true identity of dictator Macedor Diego. Macedor Diego, the supreme leader of the Republic of East Gorto. While it is obvious his model is Kim Jong-il of North Korea, the anagram hidden in his name is brilliant. If you rearrange the letters of Macedor Diego, it becomes Gold Masari. Gold translates to kin in Japanese, and Masa can be read as say. When combined, it spells out Kim Jong-il. 9. Respect for horror master Junji Ito. Togashi-sensei's love for horror manga, particularly his respect for Junji Ito, is seen throughout the work. Pon's terrifying transformation pays homage to the handsome man at the intersection, Bisky's entrance references the bully, and the scene where the Zoldyck butlers are crushed mirrors Ito's compositions. Hisoka's bloodlust-filled face also evokes characters from Fashion Model. 10. Hidden traces and real-life references. Some cover art and chapter pages are modeled after real photographs. Chrollo's pose on the cover of Volume 11 is based on a band poster, and Shellnerk's illustration comes from a fashion magazine. Additionally, the Mafia-hired hacker is speculated to be modeled after actor River Phoenix, incorporating cool visuals from the real world into the work. 11. Did Bean's face change color? Beans, the bean-like character who has appeared since the Hunter exam. Actually, his color is different between the manga and the anime. In the original manga, he is painted with a color close to flesh tone, but in the anime, he was changed to a vivid green. Was this an arrangement by the anime staff, or to emphasize the Bean image? Whether he is human or a magical beast remains a mystery for this surprisingly enigmatic character. 12. Overflowing love for Kayakizaka 46. Finally, a look at the author's intense hobby. Togashi Sensei's love for the idol group Kayakizaka 46, now Sakurazaka 46, is heavily reflected in ability names. Song titles like Silent Majority and Kimi Ga Inai are used as ability names. Furthermore, Prince Hawkenberg's pose and Illumi's hand signs incorporate actual choreography from the group. It is a playful touch characteristic of Togashi Sensei, sneaking his personal hobbies into the tension of the work.